Welcome to the Central Basketball Association's weekly update, where talent is discovered. I'm your host, Jeff Mahoney. Heading into week number 4, the Chattanooga Rail Runners entered with a bye week and had first place secured in the league standings. That takes us to Sunday's matchup, where second place Middle Tennessee traveled to Fort Wayne to take on the fourth place Flight. As the Storm lead the all-time series 3-0, getting win number 4 versus Fort Wayne would not be easy, playing without their leading scorer, Ryan Westbrooks. We're at the McMillan Center in Fort Wayne, where the 2015 CBA playoffs will be held with the quarterfinals starting Saturday, May 16th. Early on, with the game tied at 6, the Flight's James Humphrey comes up with the steal, gets the ball up to Wadner Joseph for the give and go. Humphrey with the finish. Moments later, Antonio Cannon with the drive finds Antonio Wilson for the easy 2, as the Flight go on a 13-0 run and lead 21-14 after the first quarter. The Storm gets rejuvenated to start the second when Kyle Teichman finds Southern Mississippi's Torrey Pelham, who slips defenders and throws it down for the bucket and 1. Middle Tennessee pulls within 4. Fort Wayne answers right back as Ronald Lucas gets it up to newcomer James Johnson. A little hard off the glass, but the 6'7" Herbert Terry is there with the two-hand monster jam. But this quarter was all about the Storm. LaCorey Daniels with the spot-up three-pointer. Then Teichman finds Brandon Mungo all alone with a flush. Next, Middle Tennessee in transition, Teichman to a darting Pelham, who rises up big time with the jam. Storm win the quarter 38-27 and take a 4-point lead into halftime. The rest of the game belonged to the Flight. Humphrey drives from the wing with the boom shakalaka goes right there. Fort Wayne leads after 3, 70-68. Much of the same in the fourth. Humphrey with the drop step gets past Teichman for a man's dunk. Next time down the floor, Cannon picks up one of his game-high 7 assists as Humphrey delivers. Lucas with the drive finds Wilson baseline, and it's obvious this lane is open. Then Wilson with one of his 15 rebounds outlets to Johnson, who does the rest. Fort Wayne outscores the Storm 49-36 in the second half and win 97-88 to stay among the league's elite. The Flight pick up their first ever win against Middle Tennessee, thanks in part to double-doubles by their Twin Towers James Humphrey and Antonio Wilson. Fort Wayne becomes the second team in the league to pick up win number 4. Would the Hornets become the second team to 4 wins? Bowling Green started off the weekend at home versus Springfield, and the Sentinels would take the lead early as Sean Manny drains the 3. Moments later, Deartis Halliburton, battling underneath, fights for the putback. Springfield up 5-3. After hitting 2 free throws, 6'6", 215-pound Tereus Clemens, who finished with a game-high 35 points, finds the smallest of windows and nails the triple. Bowling Green up 10-5. 4 minutes later, Skirta Alexander finds Halliburton off the inbounds pass as Springfield pulls within 4, 20-16. On to the second quarter. Number 5 Marquise Rudolph with the steal finds Clemens in transition, and there's no problem here for Big Smooth. Then Rudolph finds Clemens on the wing as the Hornets go up 36-26. The Sentinels come back with a steal by Joshua Minner, who finds Mile Harvell in the corner for 3. Then Manning gets it up to Harvell for another tray, this time with a hand in his face. One more time for Manny with the skip pass to Kevin Watson, and Springfield now pulls within 2, 40-38. But that's as good as it would get for the Sentinels, as the Hornets end the quarter on a 16-7 run. Somehow Rudolph is able to get the ball up to Brandon Harris, who caps off the run with a 3. Bowling Green up 56-45 at the break. In the fourth quarter, the 6'6" Minner doing all he can to keep this game close with the flush. Moments later, Minner added again off the feed from Halliburton. But the Hornets won every single quarter and got a double-double from DeAndre Scott. Boom! Bowling Green rolls 120-101. One down and one to go for Bowling Green, which improved its record to 3-1 with the win. Treyas Clemens once again scored over 30 points for the third consecutive game. Teammate Trez Hampton sets a new league record in rebounds with 18, breaking a record that was first set by Jonathan Adams from Chattanooga. On Sunday, the Hornets traveled to Memphis looking for a share of first place along with victory number 4. And it wouldn't be easy off the jump. Memphis goes on an 11-4 run behind Lewis McCaster, who collected 5 of his 14 points during the run. The Hornets get back in this game behind back-to-back three-pointers, starting with Treyas Clemens from the wing. Next time down the floor, Kalen Kimberlin, who had a game-high 26 points, ties this game up at 18. But the Soul Kings match that. First with Tyrell Hersey, who was 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. Then Bobby Jones, who was 4 of 8 from three-point land and had a team-high 24 points, helps Memphis take a 24-20 lead into the second. The Soul Kings would expand that lead to 14. Melvin Morgan has his layup blocked by DeAndre Scott, but Edward Graves is there and finds Mario Kane all alone for 3 as Memphis goes up 43-29. On to the fourth quarter, Bowling Green building some momentum. Marquise Rudolph with one of his 4 steals. His layup goes awry, but DeAndre Scott follows sky high with the slam. But Memphis in control throughout this one. Reynold Posey up to Graves, and it's all good. Soul Kings win 108-99.
Well, we came in expecting a very up-tempo game, and I don't think we left anything to unexpected. It's very fast-paced. Memphis did a great job of hitting a lot of outside shots, attacked the basket well, and we kind of got lost in transition several times. So gave them a lot of easy baskets, but it was everything we thought it would be. They just scored more points than we did tonight.
Playing together, passing the ball more, it's not holding the ball as much as they did last night. And they found the open man, which that's something we instruct them to do, to look down the court and see who was down. So I don't know if you noticed that they was getting out as soon as they got the ball, they was looking more focused down instead of just holding the ball as much as they did.
The loss drops Bowling Green a half a game behind Fort Wayne in the standings. Memphis' Bobby Jones shot a perfect 5 of 5 from the field while hitting 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. The Soul Kings shot 51% from the field in front of their home crowd. If you're looking for teams on the rise, then look no further than Mississippi. The Eagles already have an electric point guard in Mardrakus Wade, who's the league's second leading scorer at 23 points per game. And on Saturday, they welcome 6'8" newcomer Samson Carter to the team. Both teams trying to get above 500 for the first time this season. We're at Streets Ministries in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Eagles. Here in the first quarter, Marticus Morgan gets the ball up to 6'4" Edward Graves, all smooth like with the finger roll, and we're tied at 9. Next time down the floor, Melvin Morgan up to Marticus Morgan with the Euro step in the lane as the Soul Kings go up 21-17 after 1. 1 minute into the second, Mardrakus Wade drives hard to the hoop and uses the English off the glass for the bucket and 1 to pull the Eagles within 1. Moments later, newcomer Samson Carter from the University of Massachusetts, who spent the last 3 years playing in Portugal, Slovakia, and Dominican Republic, puts Mississippi ahead 31-28. Memphis takes the lead back when Cortez Johnson finds Marticus Morgan all alone with the slam. But it's the Eagles who take a 52-46 lead into the break. Soul Kings tied up at 56 in the third quarter. Lewis McCaster kicks it out to wide open Mario Kane for 3. Everything was going great for Memphis which outscored the Eagles 33-21 in the third quarter and took a 79-73 lead into the fourth. Kane, with another triple, shot 6 of 10 from three-point land. The Eagles get back into this game when Mariko Stinson strips the ball. Wade picks it up, and in transition, Stinson finds Carter, and we're tied at 84. Under 1 minute to play, Tyrell Hersey, driving from the wing, splits defenders to give the Soul Kings back the lead 100-99. Mississippi responds right back as Wade finds Carter all alone in the quarter for 3 to give the Eagles back the lead. Memphis comes back with Mr. Reliable McCaster one-on-one with Kieran Jackson, fakes him out and gets the separation he needs to tie this game up at 102. Off the inbounds, Russell Malone runs the floor, but his pull-up three-pointer is no good. Jackson, trailing the play, would get the last laugh as his putback falls in, and Mississippi wins in a nail-biter 104-102.
It was a hard-fought game. Both teams played hard. We missed a lot of layups. I said we probably missed 12 to 15 layups. Free throws combined. We really should have. It should have been an easy blowout. But we did come back in the end, played a little more help defense. We made clutch layups, clutch shots when we needed to.
So how about those Eagles? Winners of 3 straight and now in a 3-way tie for third place. But tough games remain for Mississippi as they finish off the season versus Middle Tennessee, Memphis, and Chattanooga. Peoria's only win of the season came at home versus Springfield. Now it's the Sentinels looking for their first win, hosting the Panthers. And Peoria smells win number 2 off the tip-off as Jason Angel finds Matt Sally for the easy deuce. Next time down the floor, Ryan Stadell goes a little too hard off the glass, but Sally's there to clean up the mess. Then Angel down to Stadell with the fadeaway jumper. Stadell had a team-high 21 points. This is all part of an 11-6 run to start this game for the Panthers. Things were going good as Ryan Marshall drains the 3. From there, Springfield would go on an 18-4 run. Joshua Minner with the steal, misses the runner, but Kevin Watson is there with the putback as the Sentinels go up 24-15 after 1. By the time Alex Mumford, who shot 4 of 9 from three-point land, hits this triple, the Sentinels are up 72-46 heading into the fourth quarter. And it's nothing but fireworks from there on out as Minner finds Watson for 2 of his game-high 26 points. Then Minner from DeArtis Halliburton all up close and personal throws it down. Then Halliburton off the steal. Springfield wins every frame, pulling off the 33-point victory for its first win of the season. Now Springfield and Peoria find themselves in a tie for last place with 1-5 records. With 2 games remaining, while either team find win number 2, as both still have first place Chattanooga left to play on their schedule. As earlier stated, Chattanooga holds down first place with a 4-1 record. Fort Wayne jumps from 4th to 2nd place after the win versus Middle Tennessee. And now the Storm find themselves in a 3-way tie for 3rd place with Mississippi and Bowling Green. All 3 of those teams still have 3 games left to play in the regular season, along with Chattanooga. A lot of great games on tap for this weekend. First, on Saturday, Fort Wayne travels to Bowling Green and Mississippi hosts Middle Tennessee. Then on Sunday, Middle Tennessee will host Bowling Green, while Mississippi makes the short trip to Memphis for round 2. We are just 3 weeks away from the start of the postseason tournament, and first place Chattanooga has Peoria, Springfield, and Mississippi left on its schedule. Are the Rail Runners a shoo-in for the number 1 seed? We'll have to wait and see. I'm Jeff Mahoney. Until next week, keep shooting.